Hey champs, what's going on? Hey, so in this video, I want to really talk to you about, how do you ignite your inner fire? Like at the end of the day, how do you keep this going? Like I've been doing fitness for 40 years. I had zero examples of fitness in the early days. But what I found was I always had something that inspired me from the inside out. And so I want you to understand that it's more than just about working out. It's more than just about eating healthy. You got to look at all the areas of your life. So hopefully by now you've already completed your roadmap, and because that's really going to be crucial to your success. I didn't understand this in the early days when I was trying to navigate on being healthy and exercise. I just wanted to be in a community, and there was a huge void. My dad died when I was 3 years old, but there was a huge void that was being filled. But once again, I didn't know this stuff as a kid, but I was heavily drawn to coaches. And if you haven't already heard, my coach was actually the world record holder in multiple events in the 2 and the 3 miles. I was mentored by three amazing guys, whether they were Olympians, Olympic coaches, or Olympic medalists. I just had those kind of guys in my life that just really showed me what it meant to be an athlete at a different level. And so for me, it's really simple. As I pour into you, how can you achieve the next level of success? It's really this simple. You got to have a fire on the inside each and every single day that rises you up so that you can become more. At the end of the day, you get more out of life because you're going to give your absolute best, because now you know where you're headed. And so I want you to keep your vision in front of you on, what's important to you, right? Whether it's faith, family, finance, or your fitness. I call it the core four. Keep that vision front and center. Right? I want you to always refer back to your vision roadmap. Because once you have a map, imagine if you're trying to get down the road and you don't have a map, and just say, hey, where are we going today? All right, if you don't know where you're going, then all of a sudden you're hitting that target every single day. I've heard it through the years, especially with people who are looking for maybe something with their physical appearance. Maybe they want to lose weight, they want energy, they want to feel better. I'll give you the quick rundown. I'm busy, I'm tired, I've tried everything, nothing seems to work. I'm going through, man. If you walked a mile in my shoes, man, you still understand I've been this way my whole life. It's a birth, death, life, a wedding, divorce. Man, the reason I can reel these off, I've heard them thousands of times. And it's the same broken record. What's the excuse? All right. So let's get rid of the excuses. Let's just be honest and just real with each other. Push the excuses to the side and just make a decision that your life is meaningful. You're willing to do what it takes. And most importantly, you're going to do what it takes to improve, change, and add value to your life. So that way your circle of influence rises to a new level. It's not just you, right? Remember, it's your faith, it's your family, your finances, and your fitness. Those areas, the core four, they're going to rise as you rise and become more. And so every time you fall down and you feel like, it hurts, when I tell my daughter, I say, baby, come on, you fall down, come on, suck it up, let's go. Come on, get back up, suck it up, get over it. I allow you to have a 3-day pity party after that, man. Come on, get back up. All right, fall down, get back up. You fall down, you get back up. But keep moving forward, guys. All right, at the end of the day, I want to see you improve. I want to see you get your life moving in a better direction. And so I'm going to wrap it up with these last few things. There's 3 things that I want you to really stay focused on. Every time you feel like you can't keep moving forward, keep your vision in front of you on what's important in your life. So pull out that vision map every time you need it. Always refer back to your personal why. And then most importantly, your top 3 reasons that are gonna fire you up every single day. For me, it's really simple, man. Ellie, Gia, and Giselle. It's that simple. 3 reasons I get out of bed every morning to fight for my girls, man. And so those are my 2 daughters and my wife. That's it. I'm waking up and I'm in pursuit of becoming better. I have this vision on what it means to add value to your life. And so every day I wake up with the expectation that I'm going to continue to keep improving as a coach because I want to add value to your life. And then I made a pledge a long time ago that this is who I was going to become. And it's amazing. In the early days, people used to tell me, man, when I was 12, 13, 14, 15, dude, you should be a motivational speaker. Well, I hope that I can inspire you, but at the end of the day, all the motivation in the world ain't gonna matter, because motivation is kind of like taking a bath. Eventually it wears off. Principles are what matter. That's what's gonna keep you going. All right, so remember, always reflect and rewire, right? So I want you to grab your journal. If you're not already journaling, just writing something down, even if a sentence, every day to keep you inspired. That way you can always look back and see the progress that you've had. And then, what resonates with you this week. I want to know, watch this video again if you need to. Like if you need a boost or you need some encouragement, or you need an extra step beyond where you're currently at, put that in the chat and let's start communicating with each other. If you have questions, tap into the group so that way we can start tapping into a better version of you, right? What limiting beliefs do you need to get rid of? Like what's holding you back, man? In the early days, I used to say things like, man, My dad died when I was 3. My mom had a ninth grade education. I was told what I couldn't do, where I couldn't go, and how I couldn't get it done. Now, that wasn't a limiting belief. What the limiting belief was, in the early days, I was told what I couldn't do. And actually, the way I'm hardwired, that just motivated me even more. And so I actually used that as the fire in my belly every single day. Now, that story was true when I was 12. At the time of this video, 52 years old. And so that story is no longer true. But every time I say it, it fires me up because it takes me back to 12, man. Because that what makes me angry and it gives me passion. It gives me that fire in my belly. Tell me what I can't do. And I'm going to prove you wrong every single time. Because I know what's inside me. I have the spirit of I'm going to achieve it. And I know you have it too. Everybody was designed this way. You have what it takes to have high level success. You just have to allow that to come up. If you're not at the version that you want to be, guys, quit crying about what you can't do, where you can't go, and how it can't be done. Start focusing on where you're going, what you're going to do, and don't worry about how you're going to do it. Just know that a better version shows up because you've decided that today is going to be the best day of your life. Period. That's it. All right. This is the inner work that fuels you every single day. And then most importantly, man, I want you to share your vision. All right. I want you to continue to keep talking about it. Remember, you got to say it as if though it's happening today. The brain doesn't know real, not real. It only knows the information that you give it. If you keep saying, oh man, I've never achieved that before, well, guess what? You're going to end up the same spot, never achieving it. This is why people who are maybe looking to lose weight, they keep saying things like, man, no matter what I do, I just can't lose any weight, because they keep repeating the same story. Your words have power. And don't let them have the power over your mind. They limit your mind. They limit your potential. They limit your potential. They limit your life. Don't allow it to do that. And so, the biggest takeaway here is I want you to know that you can rise to a whole new level. And the way you do that is keep your vision in front of you on where you're going. All right, run your race. Don't worry about who's on the right, who's on the left. Stay in your lane and continue to keep magnifying your strengths. Keep working on your weaknesses. And as you do that, what happens is you're going to run the race that you're supposed to be in at the pace that you're supposed to go. Look, there's a community support here. I want to make sure that as you continue to keep navigating through these training modules, I want you to tap into communicating. Don't be on an island. I've been guilty of that, man. And so don't just go out there and say, well, I'm gonna try to figure it out on my own. No, man, I know that you're stronger when we're together. All right. The unit is unbreakable when you're plugged into the community. So be sure and use the community to continue to keep chiming in. So continue to keep funneling in where you're at right now, what you're going through, what you need help with. And as a group, we're going to help navigate down the road. There's no wrong question, man. At the end of the day, if you don't say anything, there's no way for me to know. So the only way I can help give you some direction, some guidance, and some feedback is post it in the group, so that way not only you get the benefit of it, but other people get the benefit of it as well. All right, on that note, make today amazing, make it great. Guys, make whatever you're doing the best version of whatever it is today. And if you fall down, remember, every lesson is an opportunity to learn, grow, and become more. You're on your path to becoming a better version of you. Guys, I believe in you. Go get it. All right, make today amazing. I'll see you later. Take care.